Good morning, good morning. It is PCT day number 32. Man, oh man, am I tired and exhausted. Got to camp real late last night, like 11, and was really tired. Basically, as soon as my head hit the mat, I passed out. Also took Advil PM to help with my swelling and my pain, which is a lot better this morning than I thought it would be. Still not feeling that great. I have about a 23 mile day ahead of me. So we'll see. And tons of elevation. So hopefully it's not gonna be a hard day. It is 6:15 when I started hiking this morning, so later than I normally would get up. Today is supposed to be a cooler day with more wind, so there's at least that, but I am tired. I just want to get to Tehachapi and just sleep and eat. So here's to that. Hiking through a wind farm. Woo! Look at that. And then I'm going up into those mountains. So I don't know if you can see those lines that zigzag up and keep going and going, but that's the trail. Yeah, exciting. Doesn't look too steep though, it just looks like it's forever. But once that's done, that'll be it for Tehachapi's climb, so. Woo. But I gotta make my way down there first. Somehow I end up down there. Woo. Let's go. Okay, so I'm basically at the top of that climb. Barely anything left to do, less than a mile. Only like 300 feet, if even, of up. So yeah, pretty much nothing left. And boy, am I proud of myself. That was actually super easy. Like, of course, you're working yourself. And it's hard. But like, I was so ready to be huffing and puffing up that hill. No worry about hyperventilating, no worry about passing out, no worry about needing my inhaler. Felt really good. And to top it off, I think my hiker hunger is kicking in because I have had more food this morning than I have had every single morning on trail. And I'm still hungry and my stomach is growling. So I think hiker hunger is kicking in. So yes, finally, because I really needed that to kick in. So, and I'm pretty sure that might be why that climb was so easy for me this time, was because I had a lot more food and energy in my system, and I had a lot more water in my system and electrolytes in my system, so it's probably why it was a lot easier. But I'm feeling fantastic right now. Really hungry, but I'm gonna stop in like a mile. There might be a water cache where I'm gonna stop for lunch. There might not, but there is shade. At least in the comments, that's what it says. So I'll take that. Although today there's a bunch of clouds in the sky, so the sun hasn't been too bad. And there's been a slight breeze every once in a while that is really nice. So it's definitely not as hot as it was yesterday. So I'll take it. Okay, so I just had lunch with a bunch of hiker friends, and now I'm just gonna keep on hiking. I've done around 14 for today, I think, already. And we have 8 miles to the first entrance into Tehachapi, but I think I'm going to take the second entrance, which is around 16 miles from where we are. So, 16, 17-ish. And there's almost no more up. So for the next 8 miles, it's almost all down. And then after that 8 miles, it's like 1,000 up over like 5 miles. And then it's down again and flat. So should be pretty easy hiking. I'm probably going to go past the 8 miles, but I don't know where I'm camping yet. I want to make it so it's like 6 or 5 miles left to get into Tehachapi tomorrow on the second exit. So yeah, I thought I'd update you guys on what's going on. So that's that date for today. So, when you are told that there are cold drinks with water and Gatorade just 0.4 miles after where you decided to camp, you leave your pack and you run to make sure you get some. So, I am a very happy camper. I'm calling it a little early today just because I'm so tired and my feet hurt. So I'm gonna give them a good night, and then I'll wake up earlier tomorrow in order to make it into the second exit of Tehachapi. I have about 8.5 miles to Tehachapi, the second exit, and I have to get there by 8:20. So means waking up early to do those miles, which is fine. I'd rather stop now, let my feet rest, and then do those 8 miles than try and do a couple of them. The other thing is right now, I don't know if you can tell, but we're in the middle of the wind farm, so there's not much camping after here anyway. So found a good protected campsite from the wind, so I'm gonna go with it. So today is Feature Friday, and so for Feature Friday, I'm featuring this. So this is my sits pad. It's folded up. Let's see if I can expand it one-handed. So it's super small. You can use it as extra padding for your hips, which while you sleep, which I've done when my sleeping pad was not working. You can also use it as a pillow if needed. I sleep without a pillow though. But the big thing it's used for is its name, Sits Pad, clearly means that you sit on it. So it's prevented me from sitting on cactuses more than just once. And then it's like for today's lunch spot, the pine needles were so dry at the spot that we had lunch that they were super pokey, and like one of my friends kept getting poked in the foot, like almost like needles and slivers, and it was just painful. And so I'm really glad I had a sits pad. Sometimes I do wish it was a little bit bigger, but it's still definitely worth it. Yeah, it's definitely handy. Okay, so this is tent talk for PCT day number 32. I am at mile 558. So I passed the 550 mark today. I'm 8.5 miles away from Highway 58, which is where I am hitching or busing into Tehachapi. The bus leaves or picks us up at 8:30 tomorrow.
So getting up early to do those 8 miles. But right now I'm in the middle of a wind farm. It's pretty noisy. And so this was the most protected spot. Much further after this, and you're super exposed to the wind, and it's not the best camping. So stopped earlier than I was thinking for today, but still got 22-ish miles in, so that's pretty good. My pretty for today was getting the Gatorade at the end of the day. Apparently like 0.4 ahead from where I am right now is the first crossing to get into Tehachapi, and there was a bit of trail magic, and they had a cooler full of Gatorades and cold water, and so one of the people I'm camping with decided to go check out and see what they had there, and so I went with him, and we just left our stuff here and hiked the 0.4 miles there and back. So technically I've done like 23 miles, almost 24 miles today. So pretty fun day. Yeah, tomorrow should be a really easy day to get into Tehachapi, and then I'm gonna zero there on Sunday. And I get to see Meg, my glorious friend. Super excited. Let's see. Oh, so that was the pretty. And then the gritty for today was just being so tired from last night. My feet really hurt from the road walk last night. They were pretty okay for most part of today. In fact, the climb today was not hard at all. Even though we did climb 4,000 feet total for the day. It wasn't hard. It was the down that really hurt. We almost did 4,000 down, and it just, my feet were killing me by the time I got here, and I've been hiker hobbling all over camp. So that is definitely the gritty for today. Here's the sketch, and here is the foot picture. And my message to the fam, as always, I love you and rock on. And of course, we'll see you on the trails.